Hey guys, welcome to Season 25 of Apex Legends, and here's everything that we couldn't see in the early access for Season 25. So first of all, the new Legend Sparrow is here, and you'll notice he's actually unlocked for everyone for the start of Season 25. So if you want to play him, you don't have to spend any Legend tokens, even though you've probably got a bunch anyway, and you can unlock him for free, so you don't even need to spend Legend tokens if you don't want to. And that's part of this new set of challenges. Here you can see the Prodigy Launch Challenges Part 1. And this will run for 2 weeks, so you have the first 2 weeks of the season to complete these, and there's weapon challenges and legend challenges. The weapon challenges you can complete and you will earn a free Bocek skin, the Silent Disruption Epic Bocek skin. This kind of blue, white, and yellow theme, kind of sporty looking. You know, it looks all right. It's free, so you might as well do the challenges. And all you have to do is deal 1,000 damage with the Bocek, the G7 Scout, and 3,000 damage with marksman weapons in total. Now, those challenges by themselves will also give you the new Sparrow trackers. This is the Noble Bandit Sparrow tracker. It's this yellow and blue color scheme to match the skin. And as you can see, it looks pretty nice. So you might as well do this to complete that free tracker set. They're very easy challenges. Then we have the legend challenges. Now, doing all of these challenges will give you this emote. Friendly Discouragement. This Pathfinder emote, I mean, pretty funny, I guess. Pretty random. Just puts his thumb down at you. Now, these challenges are also pretty easy. You just have to play Sparrow or Pathfinder. This challenge will give you 10 Battle Pass stars. This challenge down here will give you this badge, the Groundbreaker badge. You can see the arrow going into the ground. This challenge will give you a free Death by Design pack, which is the new Milestone Collection event. So definitely do this challenge. It's a free chance at the Pathfinder Heirloom Recolor. And this challenge will give you the Skyward Strike badge. So these challenges have some pretty nice cosmetics and event pack in there. And if you complete all of those challenges, then you will unlock Sparrow for free. So if you're someone who's newer to the game, doesn't have legend tokens to spare, make sure you do this and get him for free. Now, if you do get your hands on this free Death by Design event pack, you're going to be able to get one of these items, the Death by Design Milestone Collection. They've kind of called this a Milestone Collection. I mean, it's kind of just tricking you at this point. Is it a milestone event? Is it a collection event? Well, it's a milestone event. We can see here, this is the Pathfinder Heirloom Recolor. It has a less than 1% chance of dropping. Now, there's 30 cosmetics in total in this event, so good luck getting that. There's also the Crested Vanguard Legendary G7 Scout Reactive Recolor. That has a 2.5% chance of dropping. And then the rewards, the milestone rewards, are literally just normal Apex packs, and then 10 exotic shards. But obviously, in your free event pack, you'll be able to get something from here. So hopefully, you get that Pathfinder Heirloom Recolor. It works the same as normal milestone events, so you can get one cheap pack for 100 coins. Let's see if we get the Heirloom in this. Come on, this would be a great moment. Okay, it's a legendary at least. But yeah, don't get roped into gambling for these things. You're really not going to get the good stuff. There's a very low chance. But pretty cool. Peacekeeper skin. Now, because of the way this works, this event doesn't really have a tracker. So there's no way to know if we're getting more free event packs. Now, I believe we should be able to get 2 event packs for free. So I think in the second part of the Prodigy launch challenges, there will be another challenge for another free event pack. So stay tuned for that. You should be able to get 2 free event packs. While we're in the lobby, they did also update the Legend Locker. And as you can see, a bunch of these old event items have now been added to the Legend Locker. So stuff you missed out on, you could technically buy back. And that's indicated by this little orange logo here, recently added to the Legend Locker. And you can see these are all old event items, and you can unlock them for 1,800 Apex coins, the standard kind of legendary price. So yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty cool. It means, you know, there's no FOMO anymore. If you missed out on events, you know, you don't have to wait till it magically comes as some weird addition to the store. There's also this new green tag that says also available in the store. So if you were going to purchase something, it tells you it's already available in the store. So instead of unlocking it for full price, you know, you can see that it's in the store as part of a bundle or something. Honestly, I think it's nice that you can buy old event items, but I'm not really going to be spending money on stuff. But if you missed any events or you didn't play during that time, you can get some pretty cool stuff that you might have missed out on. As we make our way all the way down these stores, I mean, they're seriously selling so much stuff now. But the exotic shop has finally been updated, and now it has every single reactive level 100 battle pass skin from Season 11 onwards. So as you can see, any skins before Season 10 aren't on here, but Season 11 Battle Pass skins onwards are here. Now, I believe they're mostly just the level 100 versions. They're not like the second version of the reactive skins. So you only get one color variant as the looks of it. So if you had an old pass and you got to 110, you know, that's kind of exclusive, I guess. But yeah, these are all the old skins, and they are 50 exotic shards. So there are plenty of ways to get exotic shards now. There's more ways of doing it. In the battle passes, you can get them. In certain events, you can get them. But yeah, old battle pass skins are in the exotic shop. Also, if you were wondering which legends have these spotlight passes, I honestly can't remember what they were last season, but here's a look at the legends that have spotlight passes this time around. Obviously, I don't know who really buys these. I definitely won't be. Also, featured in the store, we have the launch bundle. So this is the Sparrow launch skin. It's this one, the Noble Bandit, where he looks a bit like Robin. It matches those trackers you can get in the free challenges. You also have the bow check that comes with it. I mean, this is a pretty cool skin, I will say. But for 3,500, it's very expensive. It also comes with the skydive emote, which is pretty meh, honestly. And then we have the Loba and Sparrow holo spray. Obviously, I think these guys have a bit of a thing for each other. It says that's a more. Yeah, pretty funny. And there's also a new Wraith bundle. This is a new Wraith skin. We did see this in the early access. The Rift Hunter. Kind of a matching vibe. Looks like a superhero in pink. And it also comes with the same crossbow and the same universal banner frame. Now, Season 25 also introduced arenas, and that means the arena trackers, so arenas damage, kills, and wins, will actually now be tracked again. So if you play the arenas LTM, I believe this should increase your tracker values, which we've previously thought were frozen in time because arenas was out of the game for so long. So that's a pretty cool new addition. You can rack up that tracker. And I believe that also means the arena badge is back. Now, in this build, we also have the Pathfinder changes, which I didn't have in early access for some reason, but he now has variable grapple once again. So as you can see, look at that. The cooldown will be between 10 and 30 seconds, depending on how long you grapple for. So no more massive 30-second cooldowns, which was absolutely horrible. We now have variable cooldown back. So your boy Pathfinder's back. Now also, he has some new perks. Let's take a look at these. So he has new level 3 perks. You can either get 1 extra tactical charge or 1 extra ult charge. So extra tactical charge, 2 charges, simple as that. I think people are going to pick this one the most, honestly. I think his grapple just adds so much more to his kit. However, a second ult charge will be really good, obviously, if you drop further away from the zone and you want to traverse the map more and rotate. But yeah, variable cooldown plus double tactical. Yeah, this thing goes crazy. But of course, because the skirmishers got nerfed, they no longer refresh tacticals on knock. So you are at a bit of a disadvantage there. So I think this kind of negates that change. They also incorporated into his kit the Zipline Zen. So under his ultimate, you can now see it says riders take 50% less damage while they're energized. Okay, it just turned off. But that's right, riding a zipline now gives 50% damage reduction. It's just part of his base kit, which is once again a really nice addition. So Pathfinder's going to feel really smooth this season. Also, a very small change that people noticed, the Spitfire gets a new inspect. Look at this. That is absolutely crazy, right? Yep, that's right. It's very, very slightly different. At the end, they now actually properly look at the gun up close. Before, they just kind of turned it twice. Yeah, it's not crazy, guys. Season 25 is, that's about it. Also, now with the return of the Arenas LTM, you can play Arenas private matches, and you only need 6 people to play. So if you have a group of 6 and you just want to mess around in Arenas, you can now do that. Or if you want to hold a mini Arenas tournament, it's now in private match, which is definitely a huge dub. And it has the overflow, encore, and drop-off map, so you can have fun with that. Now, unfortunately, the ranked ladders haven't begun at the start of Season 25. The only thing we can really see is that, first of all, when you first open up ranked, you will be given a rank based on your previous performance, rather than starting from the very bottom. Let me know in the comments what rank you got and if you think it was fair. Also, we have confirmation that you must play 25 ranked matches to be able to unlock ranked rewards in the season. So if you don't play 25 matches, you ain't getting any rewards. Now, one other thing with the brand new select animations, you can see that I currently have the Untouchable Pathfinder skin equipped. So that has a unique animation. Now, that animation is locked with this skin, but that also means when I have this skin, I can't even use the original animation. So it's actually locked both ways. You can't use the other skins with other select animations, just like you can't use the unique select animations when they're locked to a specific skin, which I thought was interesting. It's kind of dumb that I can't use this skin with his original animation, because I don't know what would be stopping that, but that is what it is. Of course, if I select some other Pathfinder skin, I also can't use the Super Sleuth animation, which kind of sucks. But going forward, there should be more unique animations that you can use with all the skins. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Those are all the changes that we couldn't see in the early access for Apex Season 25. Honestly, not that much to talk about, unfortunately. I don't think there's been that many actually crazy changes at the start of this season. My opinion, I think they're holding off till the split. And in the mid-season update, there'll be more changes like buffs and nerfs for many more of the legends, so that things are a little more spread out, so there's more content throughout the season. It seems they want to start doing that. So if it's major buffs and nerfs you're looking for, I think you're going to have to wait till June 23rd. Anyway, that's about it, guys. Hop on the new season. Let me know if you find anything interesting and cool that's new and different in Season 25, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.